by the cornerman, Freddie Ognier. Freddie.
Hi, George. We were going to have Bobby in here, but Bobby had a slight emergency. He won a raffle. Now has to find out what he won. I know it was fixed.
You know it was.
I know it was
you
fixed.
can't say
Had
that.
to
We
be.
have 5,550 listeners, and
Believe me, I was the one who fixed it, I think.
well, you guys are crooks, flat out crooks. Just flat out crooks, I tell you. How come I didn't win it then?
Did you buy a raffle ticket?
You
see?
You just
There's
stumped me.
It's the small details.
Well, if you're going to fix it, I want to see just how good of a fixer you are.
All right.
Well, Linda's back at the table. They've traded hands on this rack a couple times now.
Well, we've got a little interesting rack here. That 13 obviously is tied up, but she can get right to it now. I think you got the best angle on this,
she doesn't.
George.
She can't get to the 14 ball.
Isn't she straight in on it?
Yeah, but yes, she is.
I'd go for this.
You know, she might have enough angle.
Right. If she just sneaks
It's pretty
down
straight,
because
though.
the 13 is the tough ball, so.
It actually, it looks like if she shoots it, the cue ball does come down, and it's possible though. It's not for sure.
She's
so
not even looking at it.
She's
so
coming back to the same position.
This might be better.
This is much
This
better.
is better.
Now she can come into it. Now she can. Now
she can play position for the.
Yeah, she can just come off the top of the 13 and push it out of the way, and be straight in on it.
Oh, she missed it. Boy,
well,
did it skid? I mean,
no. She was trying to push the 3 ball. She had just a little bit of an angle where if she stunned it with a little center, pop,
go over the top of the 13.
Right over the top of the 13, she would have had a shot. So, and she just lined that up straight in and trying to push the 3 ball out of the way, missed it. Concentrated on the shape and not the shot.
And got neither.
That's usually what happens.
That's usually what happens.
That's usually what happens. You got to make the shot before you can play the shape.
I guess she'd like to shoot this 2 ball if she can see it. And look, she's telling us she can see it.
No.
Because everything's open
How
from
many
here.
times have you had a shot like that and hit the 13?
Yeah,
nice shot. Nice shot.
It's that
she went
again,
down.
it's that optical delusion.
Yeah, she went a little too far, but it was a nice shot.
Yeah, she put all the concentration on making the shot from that position.
You prefer to shoot the 7 ball or the 4 ball here?
I think the 7.
Okay. How about, would you even consider banking the 6?
Well, no, because the cue ball will always be in play for your opponent, and she only has, everything's open, so I think you got to go with the highest percentage shot. I actually don't mind the 4 ball, but how often, 7 ball's a tough ball.
Yeah, well, there's no future in shooting the 4.
Right. I guess that's the best way of saying it.
Yeah, there's no future in shooting the 4. There's future in shooting this one, though. Oh, she hit the corner, then the 7, and then the opponent's ball.
Interesting.
And so this brings Linda back to the table. And, she's got 1 shot to shoot, 1 ball to shoot, and that's the 14 on the bottom rail there. And if she's not careful, she's going to send the cue ball right into the 8.
Well,
or
if she's careful, she'll send the cue ball to the 8 softly. Somehow.
And not make the ball. She can't do it softly.
Right.
She can't do it. She's using the English to get there. She went right by it.
And overcut it.
Table's open, but there's no opening shot.
Well, this 87-degree cut in the 4 might go in.
Yes. She has half a pocket.
88 then.
Pretty much 88.
Cue ball's going to go around the table unless it crashes into something. Yeah, she got it at the 85 mark.
Well, we had the pleasure of watching Linda warm up, and she went through rack after rack after rack and didn't miss a ball. But now we're in competition here. Warming up, there's a lot of players that will go rack after rack after rack after rack. And then you put an opponent there, but she's not the type because she's proven 8-time BCA state champion.
Nice.
9-time Montana Valley coin-op champion. She's won the seniors 4 years. 4 years ago. She won
4 years ago.
Yeah, she won the ACS seniors 3 years in a row. She can play a little.
She can play a little.
She can play a lot. She's got a Fargo of 563. Thus, you see the percentages down here on the bottom for Fargo rate. If they played 100 matches,
she'd win 78 of them.
78%.
She could have raced if she had just rolled 1 more half revolution. This would have been an easy out for her. But as it is,
well, she's made the ball,
and she can make this on a
this ball
ticky.
goes. this ball goes. I think it goes straight. Well, we'll see how she
We'll
shoots
see how
it.
she shoots it. Same thing. If she shoots it with
Mhm.
follow, she'll probably tick that 8 ball. And it went right in. Slid it right in.
Thank you for
8
the
ball
compliment.
in the side pocket. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Game number 1. Thank you, Kevin Peterson, for a great compliment. And Linda takes the first game in this all-important race to 5. And she has to be double-dipped.
She owns the point.
She owns the point.
She owns the point. She's on
The
the
hot
point.
seat.
She's
Okay.
got the seat.
She's got the seat.
We're going to
Yeah.
go through the, in a
I
land of
forget
blind
from match to
people.
match. I forget from match to match. Okay, Freddie? You got, what can I say? I forget from match to match.
That Linda is racking and breaking.
Yeah, so she broke service on her opponent. That's painful in a race to 5. Short races.
Yeah.
And you can see how painful it is. Look at the Fargo rate on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Look what it's turned into. It could be disheartening if Brenda was to look at this. That's one of the things about Fargo when you look at
Yeah.
percentages. But you know
Right.
something?
Reality strikes.
To a stepper, it can be, oh, really? I only have a 14% chance of winning? Watch this.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That means I have a chance, and watch
That's
this. It can drive some people, and it can hinder others.
Dry break?
Well, I was going to say as dry as the weather in Vegas, but it's raining outside. Or at least there was a 94% chance of rain 15 minutes ago.
94% chance to rain. The Fargo rating against me would be then at about a 780.
780. Well, Brenda at the table. She's taking solids. She's got a problem ball of the 2 ball.
It actually doesn't it go? Let's look at the table.
Does it go in the corner on the right?
I
Yeah,
believe
and
so.
the 6 ball leads into it if she can
If she can
position
get
it
it.
now. If she could make this 3 and draw back a hair so she can see the 6 straight in,
Yeah.
she could take care of the 2 right now.
The problem ball is
The 7.
the 1 ball.
The 1 ball?
But
Okay.
then you can play the 1 ball off the
Off the 7,
7
yeah,
if you
there you go.
needed to.
She's going forward and coming back.
She's
gets
gonna hold it. Hold it.
She's a one-pocket player. Well,
Now she rolls on the 7. She
Yeah,
she's sort of either has to break the 1 ball off the cushion.
if she can slide by it, I'm not sure how much she can cheat this pocket and slide by the
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, because if she tickles it, it's going to
Yeah.
be worse.
Oh, she did. But look at this.
She touched the 4 ball with her hand. It's
Oh,
all
did she?
it's cue ball fouls only. So
It's cue
she
ball
just
fouls
wants
only. And
you
Linda
know.
says, leave it alone. Now, that's an
Linda's
important
probably thinking. I think the 4 ball was between the
The
white
brail.
ball.
It was right by the rail.
Yeah, yeah.
It was right by the
I think
rail.
it was frozen.
Keep in mind, for those of you watching, now there's a good example. She touched the 4 ball with her hand, not a foul.
Not a foul.
Had
yeah.
she moved it back without asking her opponent,
They
that
could
is a
call
foul. That can be a called foul. I would say most opponents won't
Right.
call that on you. But don't be surprised if one says, thank you very much, ball in hand. Nice bank. Oh, I thought she made it.
Yeah, it looked like she lengthened that just right.
Yeah, I thought she
From
made
our
that
angle.
bank. Well, this brings Linda to the table with a bank on the 11 or a bank on the 11.
Or a fire at the 10, and the 15 still a problem.
Do you think she'll cut this ball?
Well, that seems to be what she's looking at. She's
Okay, if she cuts this ball, it's going to hit the 4. The
at
6, I mean.
6,
Sorry.
all kinds of stuff going on there.
And the 9. But
Yeah,
it was hard to make
it
that
was
ball.
tough.
That was a tough shot. She hasn't left much. What's available is a 6 ball on the side, thin cut, and the 2 ball in the corner. Both makeable shots. But from these angles, I would almost call them a little bit on the low percentage side.
Oh, definitely. 2 in the corner. And in the end, the one in the on the side rail will be the last ball.
Nice shot. Oh, nice position. Now, what do you do here, Freddie? Do you,
You need an angle on this 6.
She
right,
doesn't
Nick?
have an angle on the 6, and the 8 ball disturbs coming over for the 1. So she wouldn't be out of line. If she can reach this well, I would use high right English, just a hair of high right English, and follow the ball past the 1 and play the 1 ball in the corner pocket. So you're going to run the ball. You're going to run the ball 6, 8, 9 feet to get position. It's iffy at best, but it's there. But there's no there's no angle to get to the 1 from the 6.
Let's see if she goes forward. She goes.
She's coming back. Look where she's striking the ball.
Okay. Well.
Does she have angle?
No, she has no angle.
Well,
she can't even create an angle unless she's willing to hit the 6 ball into the first diamond above the cushion and go off the 10.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to go.
That's right. That's right. That's why I say, she has to be willing to do it. She could like just slow roll this and take the toughest cut in the 1 ball that she can.
Watch her hit this perfect and get straight in on the 1.
There
you go. See that?
She just pounded it.
Come up.
She had just enough angle to force it over.
Yeah, she stunned that ball. That was nicely done.
Yeah, now you just roll this and.
Well, now you just make the ball.
That's right.
Because if you make the ball, you're going to have something.
Even, in fact, doing this doesn't do you any favors. Put all your effort into the 1 ball.
No, because now you're focusing on position. And the position is natural. You focus on making the ball because the position is natural.
That's right.
Instead of going for a point that you're going to overrun anyway.
It's natural for the other way, and she's pointed to
correct.
If she was the short way, which she can't hold.
Yeah, if she plays this ball and pockets it, that cue ball is going to be on the left side of the 8, not on the right side. She's not going to be able. She might be able to hold it because you can roll this nice and soft.
It's got to go real
soft. But that makes it lower percentage.
Right. She wants to just be able to get that stick moving.
Come on, Brenda. You can stay with this ball. Let's tie this up at 1.
Let's make it a match. Nothing she did there would have kept her on the other side.
She overcut it.
Yeah, she overcut it.
But Linda has 7 balls to run.
The good news for Linda is the first ball she's shooting at clears any problems she has.
You know, we were watching her. Robert and I were watching her warm up. She ran 3 racks.
She's running these racks.
She ran 3 racks in a row. Warming up.
Well, let's just watch her run out here. Because every ball is like good. There's pretty much no wrong pattern here except for having the 14 as the last ball.
And the thing about it is
even that isn't going to be
if
bad.
she was straight in, if she was straight in on the 9, she'd stop it. If she's on the 11, she just brings it up a little bit. The 8 ball's up at the spot, so fairly easy to get position on. Any one of those balls could be her key shot. As long as she got good position on it and a good angle.
I think she's forced to play.
She's a little funny here.
Yeah, she is.
She's a little
50-yard line of the 9.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
She doesn't look as smooth as when she was running balls and there wasn't an opponent.
She's got the timid stroke going.
Oh, and she was so nervous about playing on the stream. She said, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play on the stream. Can we change it?
I don't blame her. That's tough action, but it's nice.
I told her to focus on 3.5 by 7. Everything inside the black. And don't look up, but don't look around. And don't make faces at us. Because she said she was going to make faces at us. Now see right here, she's perfect.
She's good.
Just come up for the 14, then go up for the ball on top. I think it's a 10, is it?
Well, it's whatever. Hold
she's
up.
She's going to go straight in. Okay,
she's fine there.
I like playing to the corner instead of the side.
Absolutely. This is what I'm talking about. When I say don't play the side pocket for the last ball, this includes the second of the last ball. Oh, see that ball kind of turn over?
It kind of checked, didn't it?
It skidded in the forward roll way, so it almost rolled backwards.
Yeah, the first 5 inches, that ball slid.
Yeah.
It's just a tough shot here.
Just
but
make
it's
this
makeable
ball
and up and down.
Goes down.
It's okay if you play the 8 in the side.
Yep. Gets in.
Oh, and she's going to be on the 50.
Down. You know, what you said, George,
right
is exactly right. You know,
she let off the stroke and tried to hold it.
Trying to hold it. That doesn't work on brand new cloth and a 7-foot table.
That shot, you just run up and down.
Up and down. Up and down.
And that way
you can't possibly hold it.
The easiest way to miss that cut shot that she just shot across the top there is to shoot it soft.
Yeah, yeah,
You end up
definitely.
chunking it.
Chunking it is right.
So you hit it with a good stroke, and you come all the way
all
down
the way
to the
down.
rail and back up.
Absolutely.
It's okay. And if it comes down, if you pass the 8-ball and you hit
go
it
on
too
the
soft,
side.
you go on the side
Right.
or in the corner. But trying to hold it from that angle is what. Look what it got her.
Right. See a lot of people doing that
Yeah.
though. No
Up
matter
and
what,
back
they
is
need
no
to listen to
problem.
the commentary.
No, they just need to breathe. Because that stroke that she used was with nerves. It looked like it was tentative. Because after watching her stroke, it just looked like it was tentative.
Oh, she's gonna shoot this way here. If she shoots up table, then she's just feeding
I'm
it
going to
one
bank it in the side pocket. Oh, she's
yeah,
banking it. Well, see, that's going to trend the cue ball up. I'd rather trend the cue ball down and possibly get the 8-ball to park in front of the cue and the 1.
But she hit it hard enough. That's
Don't
coming back down table.
It worked out.
It worked
Look
out.
at this
She
cue ball
knows what she's
speed.
doing.
Look at this cue ball speed. Now, do you bank this in the side? I think that's what I would play.
You have to. You can't cut it in because it's off the rail and it's going to come backwards. And if she doesn't put spin on it, it'll go right in the side pocket. And if she puts spin on it, it's going to make the shot treacherous.
And the one treacherous here is 2 rails in the side pocket with the cue ball. Oh, she's not even playing. She's playing safe, and she went right. She'll kick this ball.
It's a smart shot, but you hate to give this up, you know.
Well, she can't shoot it straight in. I don't think. It looks like she thinks she can cut this ball in. And as I get down on the monitor, because on the table we can't tell, we are parked 20 feet, 25 feet behind the right-hand corner pocket.
And there's a
looking
camera.
At the 8.
There's an
and
actual
there's a
camera right
in the way.
between our.
But so we're looking at the monitor, and I can actually see the angle from the table, but it's not. If I look at the table, no way she makes this. I'm kicking this ball in a month of Sundays, every day.
And considering
Trying to kick this ball. Excuse me, I'm not saying I can make it. I'm saying that's what I'm going to try with soft speed.
And because the ball is on the cushion, this is your easiest way to count the diamonds if you or do the bisecting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She certainly is trying to cut it in, or
she's going to put her in the same spot. That's a nice shot. And that's a smart shot.
And the same thing, she can't cut this in because the cue ball comes backwards right in the side pocket. And to avoid it, you have to put some kind of spin on it, which makes the shot much harder.
Yeah. You know, Freddie, that shot right there tells me why she's an 8-time BCA state champ. That was smart move to put her right back in the small shot.
She was playing safe and staying on that side of the 1 ball.
Yeah, she looked at it and said, where doesn't she want to be? And that's where she put her.
That's right. She called something up in the air. Is she going to try to cut this ball?
Well, there's no pockets up in the air, so. But her opponent knows what she's shooting, even if we don't.
Tried to
Corner
bank
pocket.
it.
She's got the low percentage shot.
She didn't sell out.
I think maybe Linda would rather have her made the ball than missed it.
Yeah, that you shoot
where it ended up. Do you bank or cut?
Well, I would be cutting, but you know, it looks like it actually might be right on the bank line. I don't know if these cushions are, if these tables bank short.
What do you think of this shot? Come off the bottom of the 8 real soft and possibly leave the cue ball on the bottom rail and possibly hook the 1 with the 8.
Well, I like that shot if you can control it. But
well, even if you don't hook them.
When I'm looking at the bank and the I like the shot for
you like
what
the
we're
bank
looking at here, but the bank looks like it's right on the line.
Right on the money.
If this table doesn't bank short,
she took
she
my
liked
shot,
your shot,
and look at this, and it worked. She can see the 1.
She can see it, but that'd be a challenge for her.
It's a low
to really
percentage
shoot.
shot, and the cue ball tracks to the corner pocket on the right. Yeah, that ball just laid, and for some reason, it just looked good to me. It looked higher percentage than the bank did.
Than the bank or the cut.
Yeah, and if I miss
certainly
it,
leaving it long.
Yeah, and if I miss it, she's shooting a 10% shot.
Right, and I think that's part of the equation
strategy,
there. That
sure.
you do have to play your opponent.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do all that calculation, the mental calculation, you absolutely play the opponent. Those who say only play the table sometimes, this is a situation that I absolutely agree with you.
Let's see what Brenda does with it.
Well, if this follows forward, doesn't know.
Oh, look at this shot she comes with.
And no cut to that pocket.
Yes, she does. She's got to cut to the right-hand pocket.
No, I'm saying to that pocket.
Oh, right,
that
to that.
pocket,
Yes.
which would be the pocket you'd be cutting to if you were going to actually shoot this ball.
Oh, ouch. You see what I see? If she cuts it to the right side, she might hit the rail, hit the one and scratch. It's going to track in that direction.
Well, it's high of the double semicircle, so it will come up high.
Look at this shot. Whoa.
She hit it a little thick.
So if she hits it thinner, she would have hit it thicker, so it didn't have a chance of scratching.
Yeah.
See, I always do my calculations after the fact.
Yeah, that's easy that way, isn't it?
Hindsight's 20/20. I get tired of hearing that saying. I got to find a new one. This is the finals, ladies and gentlemen, of the women's 8-ball singles senior division, senior platinum division. Banker, she's playing safe all the way. She wants to get the cue ball. The problem here is all she has to really do is roll up and touch this 8-ball, and then she leaves a low percentage shot. No, she's going for it. I'd be going for this ball because the cue ball probably ends up where it's at now and leaves the same shot, same low percentage. Leaves a bank or maybe a funny angle. The only thing she can do wrong here if she tries to make it is scratch in the upper right-hand corner.
Or miss the ball totally.
Or miss the ball totally and give up ball in hand.
Fouling.
Yep.
Spin this in. You got
she
the best of
considering
it.
a kick? The kick's not bad. I don't like it as actually, I like the kick, but you're risking missing the whole ball.
If she was going to kick it, the other one was actually closer. The 8-ball was almost in the pocket at that point.
You're missing the whole ball. If you if you kick it and miss it, it's ball in hand, and you do lose the game. You're betting the game. She's going to go rail first.
Safe. Is
this
that
is
ball
tough.
frozen? This one pocket shot.
Brenda looked at it. Brenda looked to see if it was frozen, and if it's frozen, she should not shoot this shot. It's a full, and it's going to be a foul. But I don't know if it was called froze or not. It wasn't froze. Just tell by the way it moved, it wasn't froze.
Right. It actually.
You know how smart that
barely
shot?
move.
That's two very smart shots. She's tree-topped her over the ball, although she's got a little angle.
I think
she
this one's a better
over.
shot to make, but the cue ball will come over and she'll have the same shot that Linda had.
I think she called a safe. Because she wanted to just get the cue ball over. No, I'm sorry. This ball you're spinning.
No, she's looking.
I'm spinning this ball.
Look.
Linda says, it's okay if it's froze. I'm going to spin this ball in.
Now she has a slightly better angle to attack this if she's going to do it.
Well, now you got to attack it because, she
Don't
can roll
scratch.
up to it again and she's giving up a bank shot. So decide.
But I think they called it frozen.
Oh, okay.
I believe she did.
Well.
We'll know.
Yep.
We'll know because they did discuss it.
Yeah, they called it amongst each other over there. So she looked at it and she's just going to go for the little tap on the left side. Tap on the left side, soft and easy. It's soft and easy, and
rolled a little bit.
That's a foul. It didn't hit the side rail, did it?
Nope.
No, that's a foul.
And she came with a grin, and it's a foul.
Brenda had a grim. Linda had a grimace.
And speaking of grimace.
And we're tied at 1.
Well, no. Well.
Oh, 2-0. And this
barring anything crazy.
Barring anything crazy, that's one apiece. Like an earthquake? Is that what you were talking about, crazy? Yep. Nice job, ladies. I believe that is Linda's husband on the left there. I was talking to them earlier. Very nice couple. He runs the BCA league in Billings, Montana. Used to run it, I think is what he said. I believe his name was Dale. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the name that comes to mind. I could be mistaken, so don't hold me to it. And if I am mistaken, my apologies.
But if you're right, hold you to it.
Yeah, but if I'm right, boy, don't I have an amazing memory. I got to pat myself on the back sooner or later. Come on. Nobody else pats me. Judy's in Tucson, and I'm here in Vegas all alone. There goes a
Good
one on the
break,
side.
one on the side. And immediately the stripes, the 10 ball on the left and the 15 ball on the right. Both of them are covered.
Yeah.
Neither ball is an advantage here. Which balls do you use to break?
Well, she made the one on the side. She has a 7 available for a straight-in shot. She has a 3 ball available in the side pocket.
It's a 7.
She got a 7 ball tied up, a 4 ball tied up, or a 6 ball available.
6 balls available.
And she's got 2 balls tied up.
Looks like she's just going to take it to get a ball. And she has to get an angle on something, whether it's the 2 ball or the 3 ball, just to break up something.
Is she trying to cut the 11 ball, maybe?
Oh, she could be. If she's doing that, she's running into some balls down here.
Yeah, she's running these balls down here to open them up.
Oh, I like it. If that's the shot, then I definitely like that shot.
There you go.
And she has a shot at the 10 ball.
And right here, she can take care of the 15 ball, too. That ball comes straight across, and she's looking at doing just that. Oh, no, she's looking.
Doesn't that go high?
Well, she's going to want.
If it misses the 12, she tickles the 7.
If it tickles the 7, it clears the 15.
She's not just shooting. I mean, she had a plan.
What plan now? Oh, she's blocking the pocket? The pocket's already. Well, does the 5 ball go past the 2? You've got the angle.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
She's shooting at about 3/4 of a pocket. You notice that we normally say half a pocket, but we really don't know if it's a half a pocket or 5/8 of a pocket. You know, it's partial
somewhere
pocket.
A little bit. It's partially blocked. So I won't say half anymore. Okay. It just makes it so much nicer for the.
It makes the math nicer. But it's closer to 3. Just 1/4 of the pocket was blocked.
It gives the viewers the idea, and it makes that shot just that much more spectacular because they only made it in a 2 1/4 inch pocket, and the ball's 2 1/4 inches. So. It shows that our player is very accurate.
Well,
we could say not a full pocket.
Not a full pocket, right. Partially blocked. Looks like she might be able to make the 10, but I'm not sure what that gets her.
She might be able to go rail first on the 12.
I mean, then what does that get her?
It gets position on the 10, which can come over and break out the 15.
And she could go rail first on the 14, on the backside of the 14 to make the 12, break out the 14, go 1 rail out to play the 14, up to the 15, right? 1 rail off the backside of the 15, make the 12, dance around the 8, 14 in the side. There's a lot going on there.
Okay, viewers, did you just notice that we're just filling air time?
Don't scratch. Don't do it. Oh, no.
And we confused the living heck out of you, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know why they call Freddie the corner man?
Because I find the corner.
Because they put him in the corner all the time.
Linda needs something here to move that 7 because there's all kinds of balls in her way.
Move the 7. She can do that with the deuce. She can do that with, but not safely with the deuce. So how's she going to get to the 7 ball? I would like to leave. I think I would shoot the 4 ball. Put the cue ball against the rail. Put the cue ball against the rail on his left. Come off the bottom rail into the 7. That way I have a insurance shot on the deuce and the 5 ball. See, she went for the breakout there.
Yeah. Well,
it didn't turn out bad. She left the 14 ball straight into the corner. Position on the 13. She's going to have to come down and deal with those 2 balls in the bottom of the table on the right-hand side.
Eventually, you know what I like about this so far that we've seen, George, is that both these women are recognizing immediately where the tough balls are and trying to somehow get there.
Both these women are champion players. They both have BCA Open and Masters titles in Vegas. They are regional champs. Single Scotch team, Brenda. You know, you have 8-time champion, 8-time BCA state champion in Montana. I mean, what else do you do in Montana but play pool? I'm sorry. I live in Arizona. We have sunshine. Montana in the winter is cold. I've never been there, guys, so I'm not putting
Don't
your
even
state
know.
down, okay? I'm not putting it down. Don't come with the messages and say how bad I was about.
But we're
The guy
assuming.
hates Montana. I think Montana's a beautiful
State that
country,
you've never been
state, and
to.
I've never been to. I mean, I watched Legends of the Fall.
Oh, goodness.
That was actually a good movie, and it was it was very scenic. But anyway, back to pool.
Now, if she can make this 15, it'll knock the 12 ball out. Not that she needs to. Oh, look at this.
Straight
Perfect
into
position.
the side.
Oh,
But
but
look
the
where she's
8
put the 8
ball.
ball. Look where she's put the 8.
There you go. Now comes the hero shot. It feels like she should shoot the 12 into the 5 ball up table, pocket the 12, knock the 5 out.
No room.
Go straight across. Come on, she's got to have room.
No room.
How can you have a hero shot if the
The
hero?
5 ball is too. Well, as soon as she moves, so we can look at the table, not the monitor, we'll be able to see if she has room.
She got to look at this.
She's got room. She's got room.
Look at this. Yeah.
Yeah, she can get that in the rail. She's going to have to hit it pretty hard, though, because that 5 ball has to move.
Oh, how far does the 5 ball have to move? Just
It's going to move
2
right
inches.
towards the 8. It's going to move to the 8, though. If you go to the rail
Then
first, it's
6
going to move to
inches.
the 8.
She's not shooting this.
She's not doing that. She's shooting in the corner, in the side, I mean.
Get an angle. Oh, she
Can
needs
she
an
hit
angle.
this so good that she can come up there? Ay, 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 ay.
She needed an angle if she wasn't going to do that. Is there any banks out of there? No, there's really nothing. Oh, I wish she'd shot that other shot. It would have been exciting.
To the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah. She would have had to hit it with some pace, because if she hit it soft, the 5 ball goes right on top of the 8.
Well, yeah, hard enough to get 6
Yeah,
inches
well,
to
that's
move
what I'm
because it's
saying.
right on the cushion, so it will
no,
bounce out, I think.
Is she trying to? You know what she could do here? Never mind. I'm not even going to say it, because I thought she might be able to go rail first with some draw and come over and try to
She
move
looks
those.
like she's stroking at this ball.
Well, she was trying to come over to that side, but there's. What do you do here? Pocket the 5 ball, leave the 8 ball in the jaws, and hope your opponent doesn't run out.
I guess. If this was straighter, she could try to play the 8 ball to follow.
She might follow it in.
Follow
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, she did
tried
try.
to push it in with
I
the
like
cue
it.
ball.
I like that. You know that shot. You see
I like her
tavern
thinking.
players try that shot. You know, there's no chance at it. But when a national champion tries it, it was just a smidge off. That 8 ball stuck one way. That was awesome. Look at trick shot.
If she hits it a little thicker and the cue ball gets off the rail, she pushes it back in the pocket. That was creative.
And she seemed to have wanted to do it all along.
But you know what she's done that's very good? She's left the cue ball on the rail.
Squeezed the mental something. You know what I mean?
Juice?
I guess.
Yeah, there's
You
mental
know,
juice. You know.
The 4 ball is dead straight, 7 feet away, and she's on the rail, and she's got to shoot this to a backward combination.
I would shoot the 6 ball, not the 4 ball.
And if she shot the 6 ball, it's like a weird cut in the middle of the table. You know, it's just it would
But
just would make you
it gives
feel
her a
weird.
shot on the deuce where this doesn't.
Sure, but that's what I'm just saying. That
Did it
it
give her
just
a shot?
made it just made.
Well, if she's shooting it, I'm going to trust it and say it's tight.
Yeah.
She's got that Wrigley's gum going.
It made the mental aspect of this really awful.
Game.
And look at this. How did that
And-
ball not go in? I mean, I know these pockets are tight, but look, I'm going to get to see it one more time.
Brenda takes the lead.
Yeah,
once
she
she
hit
makes
it.
this
She
ball.
hit it as into the cushion as possible.
Oh, you get to see it on the lag.
We're a little bit on the delay here, so we
Yeah.
get to see it.
Freddie's running and watching this online.
Yeah.
So he gets the delay. I can watch it up on the screen. Oh, we don't have it on the screen. We have Bad Boys on the screen up there.
So we'll just we got our own screen here.
Mm-hmm. We got our own screen, big. Well, 2-1 lead. Linda started breaking the balls. Now she's about to break the balls. I'm sorry. Brenda started breaking the balls. She breaks when the score is even, and Linda breaks when the score is odd. So we're on serve. as you might say.
On serve, there you go.
And if we remain on serve, Brenda should win the match.
Hitting the head ball.
Theoretically speaking.
Oh, and the 9 ball.
Nothing goes in.
Nothing goes in.
She's got a good spread.
Stripes look good.
You know, it's funny. She didn't hit that. She didn't hit that rack that hard. But look how nice these balls are spread out.
Yeah. If she goes to the stripes. Well, the stripes look good, and she's got a stripe right there. The 13 is probably the toughest ball on the table as long as the 12 ball passes, which it does.
Can she shoot at it now? Play position for it now?
I would try. Slide it up table for the 13. That's exactly what she tried to do.
She hit it perfect.
She hit it perfect. I'm really enjoying this. They're recognizing.
Yeah, these ladies can play.
They know the game of 8-ball.
These ladies can play pool. Can we play the Scotch doubles over? I'll take either one for a Scotch partner.
You go. Well, you'll take the lefty.
I'll take the lefty, which is Brenda right here.
Yeah, she doesn't want to tie up this 14 ball because she's running.
Linda has the higher Fargo. Their Fargos, by the way. Linda Asleson has a 563, whereas Brenda Willis has a 490.
Well, she's left herself a little bit of a tester here. The back cut and the cue ball is going to get loose a little bit. She doesn't want to start bumping balls because everything is open for her, except for the 10-15, which is should be a good enough combination. Good shot. Oh, she's bumped the 12, and the 12 still goes, so she's got away with it.
You know, Freddie, I'm a little surprised that with the experience that Brenda has, her Fargo is 490.
Yeah, you know, that is surprising, but you know, it is what it is. This is going to be tough because by the time she's done with some of these balls, well, the ball didn't go in. She would still have these 10-15 to deal with, but the ball didn't go in. Here comes Linda. 4-ball is trapped up there.
She must have solids.
She does. 4 and the 7 are obviously the tough balls. How do you get to them? What's your first shot?
A shot of tequila to get rid of this cough.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to cut the 2-ball on the left side.
I think that's all she can do. She's staring at something as if maybe she can shoot the 6-ball, but where does the 6-ball go? Right to and through.
If she cuts the 2-ball, she might move the 12.
She's calling something. Yeah, she's calling the 6 past this ball here.
Well,
she recognized the 4-ball is going to be her tough ball, so that was her best shot, trying to get something, get going here.
And now Brenda's going to look to see if I have to shoot this combo. I wouldn't shoot the combo. I'd get the cue ball to the rail by the side pocket, if possible, if my angle leads me there, or put the cue ball where the 8-ball is. If I can get there, I look at both to shoot the 15, then get on the 10.
Yeah, because you can shoot the 15 without having to play the combination. And
unfortunately, she is in trouble because she came down.
She can't even see the 10 ball for the combination. Oh, that's too bad. I know she's just trying to slide there. She probably had an opportunity to get either the 10 or the 15 if she really came out nice.
Well, if she was open, hit the 3-ball or stop short of the 3-ball. She had that angle to the 15, so she played to the. She recognized the opening, and she went for it and just rolled by it just by a hair. Ball, just by a ball. That was well played. You know, sometimes I just want to use this new word. I like that word, Freddie. My spherical gravity. I think the 3-ball just drew the cue ball down.
Probably. You know, on certain angles of this monitor, it almost looks like she can shoot this 10-ball into the 15. What could she possibly be doing over there?
Well, I'm looking at it, and
doesn't
if she can
look
shoot
like
the 10-ball through the. If she can shoot straight at the 10-ball through the 3-ball, past the salt, I'll lead it. She's kicking
at it to hit it. Well, it's no sellout as the 7-ball still doesn't clear the 15, which is the second problem ball that Linda had.
Looks like Linda's going to start with the closest ball, which is the 5.
Sure.
And proceed. She's got enough balls to run, so
Now she got to just think about what she did. How can she get to the 7?
She's got to be concerned. She'll get to the 7 from the 3 or the 1, and she's going to have to clear the 3 balls up on top first.
Right.
And play the 7 up to the upper right-hand corner pocket. I might venture if she's going to be able to get good on the 1 from the 3 ball, or along those lines. And if she can get good on the 7, I might shoot it last. If I was sure I can get good on the 7, I might shoot it last and just stop it.
It's a tough key ball, but she might be forced to it. She may play the 4 ball
down the rail.
Down the rail now, and if she misses it, she will reverse the table. If she makes it, she still has to run out.
That's tight.
Yeah,
That's tight. The 4 ball's about an inch off the rail, and the 15 ball is about 3 inches off the rail. I don't know that it goes by. She's going to have to slide by the 15.
Yeah, you can look at the monitor for the 15 ball. It's a little bigger than it looks on the table as we view, right there, right here.
Yeah,
it's a little bit bigger.
I think I'm shooting the 2 ball on the side. I'll come back for the 4 after I shoot the 3 or the 1.
There she goes, chalking up. That's her tell.
That's her tell. She's going to shoot that ball.
The 2.
So that's her pre-shot routine.
That's right. Think about it and then chalk.
Pre-shot routine is chalk, put the chalk down, and address the ball. And don't give me the hello ball, as Bobby's been doing. I say address the ball. He says hello ball.
Hello ball. Well, she just kind of slow rolled that ball. Now she doesn't have enough ball to really work some magic here.
She's thinking about leaving the cue ball in at the bottom rail right in the middle diamond. So she doesn't give up the 10, and all she has is a bank on the 15, and she can't bank the 15 because the 3 and the 10 are in the way.
She's got all kinds of tells. I like the way she put her left finger to her lips, kind of thinking, what in the world am I doing here?
I like that she's focused on the table.
Yeah. Where's the safety? Straight at the 1 and roll it all the way down to the end rail.
See? Just don't move the 8. Bank the 1 ball past the... She's got to get if she can get the cue ball on the middle diamond right there.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot right there. Anywhere around that middle diamond.
I also noticed the way she was calling the safety. She didn't just call a safety or something like that. She just kind of waved off. You can see her like wave it off. No call. That's right.
You know, I was watching a match over here on the other table, and Tommy DiLorenzo was playing. Tommy's a friend of mine, and he was leading, and I don't know if he won the match or not. We started this one, and I lost track.
Where does Linda play out of? I know she's from Montana.
She didn't give me a place where she played out of. She's out of Billings, so... But playing that much, she must have a home room, huh?
That's right. It must be something like the Billings Billiards Parlor. We'll give a shout out to whatever it's called.
Well,
and to all our family and friends out there.
Those of you that have Linda Asleson playing in your room, she's doing a great job up here, people. Should be proud of her.
This is a good return here. And now the balls, you know, you get the strategic game. I know a lot of people like the strategic 8-ball game, and they're doing a great job at it.
Yeah, I think they will.
Moving the 15, getting down table again.
She's just going to hit it thin, leave a long, low percentage shot.
Yeah.
She can shoot the 4 ball rather safely because she's going to double her up on the 10, 15.
You know, that shot was even nicer. Look where the 15 went. The only pocket that was easy to get to for Linda would have been the lower left-hand pocket. Now it's not there, and now she has no key ball
This
to
ball,
get down there.
this is an even better shot on the 1.
And no shot here, and she's forced to shoot. You know, I'd like to see this ball that's on top of the 8 ball get out of there just so we can get to shooting.
Yeah. Well, she's coming to the bottom rail again. I'm going to leave a
Same thing.
Linda could have shot. She could have pocketed that 1 ball.
Right.
She chose the safety.
Right.
She wants something a little closer.
The hanger to start.
And does the 15 block the 8 going into that
It
pocket?
does. That's what I said.
Okay,
that she took away the one good pocket. Still, the 8 still goes in the sides, but now the key balls aren't as obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the 7 ball leads to the 8 on the left side, but I can't really tell if that actually passes.
Oh, look at this.
Well, there's a straight in shot.
I think she's
here.
shooting. It does go now. Straight in shot on the 3. Is that what you're saying?
I think so, but in the side pocket because she has to get on a ball. And that's what she's shooting. 3 ball in the side pocket. If she can actually get on the 4 ball, that'd be ideal. But you'd hate to fade the side pocket in this kind of shot. But you know it's going to go up and down the table.
She's on the 4 ball.
She's on the 4 ball.
As long as she's not treated, she's on the 4 ball.
4 ball. She's going to have to go back and forth if she can make this. She's got a great shot of getting out. Can she slow pedal this?
She's going to shoot this soft, shoot the 1 next, and come down for the 6 and the 8 ball in the opposite corner.
She's taking her stick back like she's going to hit hard.
No.
Good shot.
No, she's going to.
If she can get straightish on the 7, the 8 ball
straighter
goes.
the better.
Yeah, the 8 ball goes in the side pocket.
Let's see if she uses right English as she does. She's drawn the ball out of there just like
Hold
that.
it, hold it, hold it.
She did that beautifully.
Don't cross the line.
She did it beautifully.
Oh, she's on the other side of the line,
She's
though.
perfect. She likes to shoot soft. That cue ball's going to move maybe 4 inches to the right and be straight in on the 8. Well, maybe not. She doesn't like it. She kind of grimaced, huh?
The monitor is saying that it's much more angled than you're thinking.
Okay, so it's straighter?
Yeah.
Because she had her hand on her hip and she was staring it down.
Right. Now, if she wants to draw and bump into one of those stripes, she'll have a shot. Oh, I like it.
What do you like about this?
It goes in the side pocket. I mean, she just shot.
It does go to the side.
She just shot so that she can get on the ball. You know, you'd rather have this shot than be sitting watching. We'll have a nice view of whether or not it goes in right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Gin.
It's in there. That was a nice run out from that position.
And we're tied at 2 with Linda breaking.
It looks like Brenda is racking.
Okay. Well, I got that wrong, didn't I, folks?
Where's Brenda from?
Brenda is from British Columbia.
Oh, she's Canadian.
Yes, I thought I had that written down somewhere. Langsley, British Columbia.
And she plays out of the
Ballroom Billiards.
The Ballroom Billiards.
And she wanted a shout out to the Village Inn Pub in Billingham, Washington.
The Village Inn Pub. That sounds like a great place. I'll give them a shout out. And when I come and visit, well, maybe I will give another shout out.
So we mentioned your pub 3 or 4 times on the stream now. She gets free beer for the night.
I like it.
Yep. Notice we didn't ask for anything, but she should get free beer. She wants to shout out to you guys. She's advertising.
Oops.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that I think I haven't said much about since this match started is we are sponsored. The 41st Annual BCAPL National Championships are sponsored by Diamond Products, Viking Cues, Kamui, Cyclop Balls, Omega Billiards, Predator Chalk.
Predator Chalk.
Simonis Cloth, and the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino, along with Fargo Rate. And we're in Vegas for 10 days. We're here till the 29th. Guys, if it's pool related, get down here. We have 50 vendors in the ballroom, and anything that's pool related is here to be purchased.
Well, Brenda chose to play high balls, which certainly don't blame her. The 8 ball is tied up by high balls. So there's no out anytime soon. The 13 and 5 pair are kind of This is good. She's trying to look at how do I get to my problem balls. Boy, this would be really nice. If she was able to get in the good angle of the 11, play that 11-9 as she's looking to pocket the 11, and the cue ball tapping on the 13, she pretty much solved everything with one shot.
Well, I think it's going to take her a couple shots to solve everything. She's got a 13 tied up. She's got a 9-15 tied up. So she's got 3 balls tied up, and she ain't going to get it done in one shot.
Well, as I said, if she had the good angle on the 11 ball, she had a great shot at it. But I think she could have done it if she played the 10 ball first, but she didn't. I guess she couldn't see the 10 ball. Oh, that's actually close. The problem here is she runs out of balls to be placed. Insurance. Hopefully she's running into the 13 here.
She was attempting to.
Attempting to. Nice try.
Oh, if that ball hadn't parked in front of the side pocket, all she had to do is kick the 9 ball with a little bit of speed to stop the cue ball there, and she'd have a safety.
Nice safety.
And open up her problem balls.
She might still do it.
That 6 ball, well, if she can get behind the 9.
And that's a 7 in the side.
That's 7 in the side, I'm sorry. Right. That's 7 ball.
She's firing the ball on the side and try to break out these balls down below.
Oh, she's going to cut this. She won't touch those balls if she makes it. If she makes the ball, she won't touch them.
Other than
I lied.
Right in the heart.
Gosh, she did that nice.
She really did. Now she's one more tap away.
Now we know how much pool I know. I don't know where the cue ball's going off the object ball when I hit it. No wonder I'm having problems.
Now I guess she could try to one rail this 9 right across and tap right on the 5 ball.
How's she going to get to that 13 ball? Off the 9?
Yeah.
She might move the 9 right here.
Yeah.
Either make it or when she shoots the 15.
No, I think she's played the 9 ball and have the cue ball one rail across right to the 5 ball.
Is she going to do that? It looks like that's exactly what she's going to do, Freddie. I thought maybe she wouldn't be able to stroke the ball good because of the 4 ball and the 2 ball, but look at this.
Get a shot. Get a shot.
Oh.
She deserves a shot. She hooked on that 5 for the 15.
Yeah, it won't even go. It doesn't look like it'll go by in the corner either.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, and she's got a shot on this ball into the side pocket off the 7. And if she makes this, she deserves to be rewarded. She has shot quite a rack here.
Well, one of the things about pool is you deserve what you get because there's no deserving.
That's in the pocket.
Look at this shot.
That's in the pocket. She was actually trying to play that ball off the 7. She's got a smirk going because she shot that ball straight in. She's got an angle, so she doesn't have to draw this out.
Well, I'll tell you something. When and if Brenda wins this game, she would have bettered their first meeting. Linda won 5-2 in the hot seat match.
Very nicely done. If she has an angle, I like going 2 rails around, but I can't see what kind of angle she really has.
She's going to come right up.
She's got to bump this ball, and she's got a shot in the side.
She's got a shot. And she's
shooting away, so there's just no chance of double kissing here.
Yep.
Seems like she's shooting thick, but she has the best angle. She's got it. What a tremendous out. I got to tell you, I would have bet a lot
money
that she wouldn't get out, but you could see she was working toward those breakouts.
Yeah, I said she had all kinds of crazy problems, so that was a great out.
I got to tell you, George, she shoots just like I do. I have a weak break, and I got to scramble.
Freddie, don't give away your speed on the internet. You're not going to get any action in San Diego.
Wait, except for I would have missed the first ball.
Oh, okay. When I see a player with a great out like that, I say, I wish I could shoot as good as they do.
The recognition is part of the key of that.
Mm-hmm. That was a great out. That was a great out.
So while they're on a break,
When I was a child, it only took one shot to change my life. I wanted to be the best. Looking back, my journey started from that moment.
Realizing your true potential requires total devotion. You must be prepared technically, physically, mentally, and make sure they are in balance. Achieving excellence depends on how much and how well you prepare. It all comes down to dedication. Quest for excellence.
We're back from the break.
Back from the break. And now, as you can see, it's Linda Asleson racking the balls.
That was a tremendous out by Brenda. I mean, everything was tied up, but she recognized what she had to do. She got some breakouts. She made some really nice little touch shots and deserved to get that full table out. That would have been in... yeah, that was a break. That was a break and run, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah. And that was one heck of a run.
It was.
I mean, it looked super tough. She moved what? She moved
A
3 or 4 balls
lot
to
of
get out.
balls,
She moved
a
a lot of
lot of
balls. She
balls.
rearranged the furniture a couple different times.
I don't know which one of those shots was the best shot. The cut, 11 ball cut in the side, smashing the balls out. The cut in the 9 to get that other ball out. Her second to last ball in the side pocket, squeezing by the 7. I mean, there was so many good shots.
So you're trying to say that was like a Chris Melling?
That was one of those Chris Melling shots.
Melling
Yeah.
shots. There you go. Okay.
It might not go into the Chris
Although
Melling zone, but
there was no 4-railer, but
no
okay.
4-railer. That was a tremendous shot. Tremendous out in the national championship.
This is for the seniors title.
The platinum seniors, yeah, that's pretty high. This is a pretty good choice here, shooting the 12 ball. Everything is pretty open. Toughest ball on the table probably is the 10 ball.
Well, what about
she
that
missed
15
it.
ball?
That's
No, she didn't.
surprising. But you have to call pocket here.
Oh, well, darn. Hate it when that happens. Table's open.
Table is open, and I would think that
She'll take
Linda
the stripes.
always wants to also wants to take the stripe. If you can stop on the 9 ball, then you take that 15 in the side pocket.
Does 15 go on the side? Like, oh, yeah, I guess you can see it. Sure does. Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Well, for those of you that missed Vegas this year and you didn't make it to the national championships, you missed 10 days of running around with some of the international champions. Mika Imanen's hanging out here. There's several people hanging out here. Actually, I'm not sure if Mika is here. Ralph Souquet was here. He was over by the Chinese 8-ball tables that they had set up.
He was?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
The first or second day.
Okay.
But he
I thought he went home.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna. He's not doing any playing. They played the 10-ball challenge, which had quite a few of the pros here.
Oh, that's a good shot.
You got quite a few of them that played in the U.S. Open 10-ball, hanging around for the U.S. Open 8-ball, which will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, at Griff's on Decatur and Twain here in Las Vegas. And the reason for it is the public wants to see the pros on the 9-foot tables, and that's what CSI is going to give the public.
Another tricky rack for Brenda. She's already seen that the 11 ball is a tough ball, and therefore she has to break it with something, probably off the 14 in the side pocket. Well, she used all of the pocket there to keep her angle.
And what's she going to use here to gain an angle?
Oh, she's got the 14. I think if I know how she plays before, she's just smash into the 2 ball.
Oh, she's going to move those 2 balls?
Oh yeah, her ball
I
is
would try
tied
to
up
get
in there.
to 'em. She went around them. There is trouble looming.
Oh, and now she's buried the
Kansas
10.
City.
So.
Yes, dude. I know you're playing your match over there, but they're playing their match over here too. Little table courtesy, please.
National championship on the left side, but at the same time, he's got a match as well, and she's going to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
It looks like she's going to foul this, so she's playing the 11. Oh, that was a good hit!
That was
Wow,
good, yeah.
fantastic hit. Apparently, that was much more open than it looked because Linda didn't bat an eye. She looked at it and she didn't call a referee or anything like that.
Now, just in case, Linda would have questioned that hit, and if they came up and asked us whether we saw it or not, we're not involved.
We're not involved.
Sorry, we don't know. We know nothing. We don't make that call. It's not ours to make. It's the referee's calls to make. In the booth, all we do is BS you guys at home. Although Freddie gives you facts, I just BS you.
Linda's in trouble here. The 10 ball covers the 8. Linda's solid.
Linda has
And
solids.
she has to get something
Up
going.
behind the 1 ball, off the 5.
Can she hit that side of the 5?
Yes. Well, it looked like she could. She'll just make the 5.
Make the 5. But she can't just keep on making balls because she can't
won't.
get out. Not yet.
She can go off the deuce and put it up by the 7.
She's going
Nice
safety.
angle.
And she wants to make the 11.
Oh.
That
There's
opens
always
that up.
That was easier.
Now
I like the way
Linda really needed to take a look at what happens with this 13-9 pair.
what happens with it. 9 ball go in the corner.
It can. I'm not saying it's easy,
Well,
but
she
it
just-
can. And it's been sitting there all this time.
Brenda just aimed it.
Yeah, she aimed it.
She still has to work on the 10 though. Nope.
She just missed. I believe she was playing the 9 off the 2, and the reason why is because she gave a little
When it
little
went by the
jig
2.
when it went by the 2. She gave a little jig, like please hit it type of thing.
That's called body English.
The body English.
Never works.
Well, I don't know. I think it worked a little while ago. The ball hung in the pocket and the bull body English, and it fell within the 5 seconds. I think we've had it a couple times.
Yeah, we have.
I'm not sure the body English was it, but it coincided. But it coincided.
Coincidence with a coincide. Too many co's.
Co in the side. No, it's 7 in the corner. Oh no, in the side. Oh, in the
She's
corner.
in the corner, and she hit it good too.
You know, when Linda strokes them out like that, everything
Smacks
looks
them.
good.
Yeah. You know, she was saying something about she had some lessons with one of the best instructors in the country, actually. And I don't want to say who it was. But.
Out of Montana?
Nope. And she told me that he told her that she has a very poor stroke. She should change it. But, you know, as I watch her play and I watch her run 3 racks in a row practicing, watch the end part of her stroke is good. Look
Straight
at that.
through the
It's
straight
good.
through. That's what you want.
There's a
Didn't
guy in
wiggle
Arizona,
left.
Aaron Purdy, that does that. Go ahead, Fred.
There's a guy in Minnesota. What?
Arizona.
Arizona?
A friend of mine has a stroke like that, and he complains about it too. And he only moves, his backswing is maybe 3 inches max. But for the 7-foot table, guess what? It works very well.
They did a study many years ago, maybe at least 10, maybe 20 years ago, on which professional player had the straightest stroke, and came up to Alan Hopkins, famous world champion.
Fact, you said that right now, and that's. I should let you finish because I think you're going to say exactly what I'm about to. So go ahead.
Well,
Was there more to it?
Alan had that short kind of stroke. The backswing couldn't have been
Mhm.
more than 3 inches.
And that's exactly the person that this instructor compared her to. Says your stroke is just like Alan Hopkins. If somebody told me that, I'm going to say, you want the 8-ball?
I'd be elated. I would
That's
be
right,
elated.
exactly.
If someone,
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Meanwhile, Brenda is got the stripers. She had the stripers or the solids?
speaking
I
of
forgot.
Alan Hopkins, I want to tell you that there's a guy out here that looks and plays just like Alan Hopkins as well. Gary Lutman.
Oh,
And Gary just
yeah.
won the Platinum Singles.
Division. And Gary also played in the U.S. Open 10-ball championships at Griff's. And in addition, he also manages Griff's.
He's the manager.
Yeah.
She's going to play safety here.
Safety right behind that. She's got to put the ball out and play, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
just
good.
enough. That's enough. Do you kick the 2-ball? I'm going to try to kick the 2-ball and make it.
Yeah.
Or do you kick at the 4-ball? No, she's calling the 2. I'm sorry, I said that. You know, I'm gonna kick the 2-ball and make it. I meant to say I'm gonna kick the 2-ball and attempt to make it. And ball in hand.
It's a ball in hand. This isn't a hanger ball in hand out, but certainly you'd rather have it. One of the issues is that she's left-handed. And she has to actually stretch through. I'd rather see, if that's going to be the case, that you go ahead and put more angle and do something to get on the 8.
I'd do less angle and just play the 8 up the corner, up on top.
I guess the problem is how much less angle can she actually go?
Quite a bit. And get straighter and get a little bit further away so she can reach it better. It doesn't bother her to go back another 4 inches. It's the same shot.
Good shot. Now she's got to make this ball. Again, this wasn't a hanger out here.
This shot can be missed. Maybe not by Brenda, but it can be missed by guys like me. That's why I'm in the booth. Freddie wouldn't miss this in a million years.
I already missed it. Remember, I wanted to go around the table. That's in the pocket.
Yes, it is. It started fading out a little bit. I thought maybe it was going to hit the corner. Great shot. 3-2 lead.
Brenda is, you know, the first game I saw
Is she on the hill?
No, it's a race. Ooh. Well, it's a race to 5, so is she at 3 or she's at 4 now, isn't she?
I don't know. Was it 3-2 up before that?
Yeah, because she
No,
broke
he
and
hadn't
ran the
changed
rack.
the
It was tied, so
yeah.
there you go. She's on the hill trying to take it to a second set.
Well, it will go to a second set if Brenda wins. So Linda has her work cut out. Brenda stepped up her game.
She definitely stepped up her game, and she's really impressing me.
That run out was something to behold, that break and run. And the fact that she lost to Linda in the hot seat match 5-2, she has to have stepped up her game quite a bit. Or is the stream table making that much difference to Linda?
It might be. She's definitely got some tentative shooting. There was the one time that she had a wide open rack, and she had a long 4-ball, and probably the right shot was the shot that you said. But I didn't think that her mental game was in it to shoot that ball in the side pocket, and that she kind of had to play the 4-ball, easiest ball to make.
Well, we're past that because I don't remember that part of the game. But
you know,
moving forward, Brenda's breaking the balls. Ball in the she's making
that's a nice
that
break.
head ball. She's making the head
That's
ball.
a nice
She's made it
break.
twice in the
That's
side.
a nice break. All balls are open.
Look at this, and she's not smacking it that hard, but she's stroking it good. Is she going from the side? I want to learn that break. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, she's off.
I like
she's
the
not.
break.
She's not head on, and she didn't hit the head ball as solidly.
Well, she made the head ball in the side pocket.
Right,
Twice.
And that was the old school way of making the one ball on the side. Is that coming off the side and just clipping the head ball?
Oh, I was going to say, can I look at your rerun over there? I'm going to look at this on YouTube once it gets back to it. A couple hours it'll hit YouTube. I'll look at it there. I want to see where she's breaking from and try to figure out exactly how she's hitting that, because that was consistent.
God, I really like this. She's playing the 11 ball. She recognized the 13 is probably one of the two challenging balls here, and by shooting
So
this
she's
ball,
going to play forward for.
all right, now the 13 can go into the either pocket. The second go it didn't. Oh no, it does. It did. It did. Sorry.
Combination. Yeah, she has 4 pockets, 3 pockets for the 13. The 2 bottom corners, and the upper left where she's standing. In her purple shirt.
Yeah. See, it looked like she was going for that 13 next to get it
She
out of the
is.
way, and she is. So again, it's really good recognition. The 10 ball is the next ball. That's the tough ball. If she don't get it trapped.
one she just made tougher?
No, she'd made it tougher, and I know she's gonna give a little grimace here, saying, "Ugh."
Well, now it looks like she's going to have to come up off the 9 for it.
Yeah. She could shoot the 15. But
Does it
I
go on
mean,
the side?
it'd be nice if it did. She really didn't do the grimace thing, so maybe it does go on the side. But
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
She's hitting the ball good.
I think if she makes
Hot darn, Brenda, you
if
hit the
she's
ball good.
left-handed, so she can see this ball a lot easier than the right-hander will be able to. She doesn't have to bend over the table. And she's just taking a look at whether or not she can get that 10 off the 4. Oh, this must be close if she's aiming that. There's no head shake. It's close. Cut this ball and come right to the 4 ball.
I'm sorry, but she plays above her 490 Fargo. Way above her 490 Fargo. Look at this shot.
Oh, if she taps
Look at this shot.
Oh, it rolled too.
This ball might go. It might cut in.
It might cut it. She had already looked at it, so it either
Yeah.
cuts in, and she's not grimacing, so she's
The
good
only
with this.
problem here is she's going to hit the 8 ball when she cuts it in. This ball might cut in.
Well, we'll see. It's either that or she's
If she
just
even, she may not try it. She may just go for the 9 and come up where she can make it for sure and get on the 8. No, she's going to go
She's
for
going
it.
for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And she's cutting away, so I guess she's 3-railing this.
Well, center right, she may be able to avoid. No, she's looking at it. She's looking to see where she has to go.
Oh, I just cut this thin, then
She's
it
going-
goes straight up the table. Oh, she's playing position for it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
I like it.
She's going to go. She might miss the 8 ball. She might hit the bottom side of it, and the 7 ball stops it, and she'll be straight into the side pocket if she does this. Actually, maybe not. She might hit it on the right side. I think she's going to influence the direction of the cue ball by drawing it.
Well, it feels like if she draws it and if the 10 ball actually goes clean, then she's playing the 8 ball in the side pocket.
Might she be playing the 10 off the 4?
We're going to find out.
Well, let's see
gotta
what she's
find
playing
out.
here. It looks like
She's hitting high in the
it
ball.
looks like she's playing the 10 off the 4.
She's hitting high in the ball. Doesn't she miss the 7? Oh, she is going
Oh.
around the table. And she was too
Oh,
far.
that
She
was not
overcut the
gonna
ball.
work, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. Now we'll never know if that actually went clean. Ah, just caught that point.
Well,
Linda needs to get this going because she's actually been off. She hasn't come up with a good run out since her second win.
well, either way, Linda's got her work cut out for her, and she better stop the bleeding because
Her opponent's on the hill trying to
That's
take it to the
correct.
next game, the next set.
Linda does not want to go to a second set.
This is one of those funny things where all the balls are in the middle.
I wouldn't
You
want
can
to go
start
to a
running all
second
these
set.
balls not hitting the cushion. I like the 2 ball and then get rid of that 7 ball because I think it's tough to get to. Well, she's walked around the table.
And walking around the table cools the nerves as you can breathe and all these different things you can do to relieve anxieties.
Plus, she gets to see all the angles and all the shots.
And
Now
you
let's
can
see if she shoots a 7 because she's just short of it. She can make it. She's going to stroke it.
The 10 ball being where it's at is she not going to have to do too much to leave a low percentage shot or a good safety.
Okay, so she says she's going to try this 3 ball, stay below left side of the table.
She
Nicely
made it.
done.
5 in the side or the 6 in the
6
side.
in the side. The
Yeah.
problem, the 7 ball is still going to be there, but she should look.
She's good here.
She's
The
gonna
5, the
bunt
6 in
this.
the side, the 5 in the side, and follow for the 7 in the corner.
She just can't get too far across the line on the 5.
Just don't miss this
Oh,
ball.
okay, so she was.
She's crossed the line. She can draw
now
the
what?
ball. 7
Okay,
ball
she
goes
can
in the
so
side.
it goes
Yeah.
in the side.
Yeah.
So that's just a difficult way to play. I mean, you really need to get
Well,
good here.
We've talked several times about shooting balls to the side pocket.
And now she doesn't have to be far off the center line. That she's got to run this
Yeah.
ball down and.
She has to come away from the. She doesn't want to. She does not want to hit the 8 ball,
Yeah.
and that means she's going to take just a hair of draw. She's using high end, and she might hit the 8 ball.
Maybe she soft rolls it and hits the 8 ball.
Yeah, it could be.
That's exactly what she did, but it didn't go anywhere.
pocket.
But she's got the corner pocket.
She did it well.
I think she was thinking if she actually hits the 8 ball, she'll be playing on the side. If she barely hits it, she'll be playing the corner. That's a good out, good recognition.
You know, I was watching the tip of her stick. When she went through her hand, that ball, that stick went perfectly through the center of the cue ball.
Yeah, just
and straight through.
I just looked at the
straight through.
the replay of her 8 ball shot, and it did exactly that. It did exactly that.
And when you're coming through the ball, through the cue ball, straight, and you see it go straight, you're liking life because you're usually shooting pretty good. Sometimes you can see where that cue stick goes, and sometimes it'll go to the sides.
Right. Even if it ends up straight, if you're just a hair off, it'll waver to the right and go back. And there'll be a little vibration. Hers, it looked really good.
Well, I don't think the break has really helped Linda much, has it?
Well, it's been a few racks anyway, so let's see. Has she made a ball in the break? And if she wins this game, we get to see Brenda's break in the last. We get to see exactly again. See, it's the same thing, that just slightly off to the right, and I'm not sure if that's what she's trying to do.
There goes
Trying to play the head ball.
0 ball.
No.
And the break proved to be no use to her. Of no value.
Of no value. Both balls have their challenges.
It wasn't on sale.
The 13 ball next to the 8 ball is the challenge for the high balls. And the low balls are just a little clustered.
Yeah, if you're going to take solid, start with the 1. But
The
you got
6 ball.
problems.
She has problems. The 3 ball's tough.
The 3 ball goes. It looks like if you get in the center of the table, it goes, and position on the 6 is available. The 8 balls is what tough. It goes to the right, but the 12 ball's there, to the corner pocket on the right. Oh, this is a little bit of a toughie. I'm gonna sit there and watch how Brenda addresses this.
I wouldn't be surprised if she hits the 14 and goes right into the 13 if she plays the high balls.
Keep in mind, she had that one break and run that looked like an impossible rack to run.
And here she goes with the bridge that tells me she is shooting the 14 in the corner pocket and trying to come up to and tap the 13. If she does that, all balls will probably go, and the 10 ball will end up being the toughest ball on the table for her. If you're right-handed, you could reach this as a left-hander. You cannot. She got to get lower on this to see that line. She may hit the 6. Either way, she's trying to get on the 13. Oh, she went around this ball. I don't think that's what she wanted to do.
What do you think she wanted to do there? Open those balls?
I think so.
Why? Does the 12 ball go past the 6? It doesn't look like it.
The 12 goes past the 6, but the 13...
She can stop it there and shoot it in the right-hand corner.
And she could have been playing for this all along because the 10 ball is the second toughest ball on the table. And if she plays this on the wrong side.
I missed it. Linda needs this game to tie it up at 4.
Yeah, if the 12 ball goes past the 6, Brenda's balls sit much even better than I thought they did. If it doesn't go past the 6, well, that's why I was thinking that you'd crash into those. But
Stephen, can we get a shot of that 12 ball going to the corner pocket, please? It does.
It's a half a pocket, if that. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's partially blocked. Partially. Thank you.
see our problems here. Everything. 4-ball is obviously tough. Is she playing for the 4-ball? Oh no, this
Playing
is
for the side pocket.
this is
Curve
the
plunk.
this is the standard half-ball cut of a hanging ball that goes right into the drink. And if you hit it a quarter, it might go in the other corner pocket.
Is that your standard out shot?
Yeah, I think that, you know,
Ouch.
this is one of those that you got to practice. Practice that scratch. You could ask. You don't have
Well.
to practice it. It comes up all the time. Don't do that.
One of my favorite things to tell
12 in the corner.
amateur players or, upcoming players, practice shooting balls out of the corners, out of the pocket.
Out of the pocket of the corner.
Yeah. Practice coming off those corners of the pocket,
Yeah.
drawing out, going rail first, things like that. Practice several areas of a table.
This is surprising. She knows the 12 ball is tough, but it's as a left-hander, it's tough for her just to put her hand down there. And so we'll see what she does here. Or maybe she's thinking it's very easy and just go ahead.
Well,
And,
that's
oh,
just
she's
it.
on the wrong
I
side
would have
here.
started with a 12. If that ball was in the jaws, I would have played the 12. Would it have been a combo there for that same corner? Or was it too far out of the pocket? I don't recall
know.
anymore.
Oh, no. The one that she just shot?
Yeah,
No.
that wasn't. Okay. So I would have played the 12, the 13. These two balls down here, and how to use those two balls to finish off the rack and come down for the 8. All you got to do is come to the left side by the 5, come by the side pocket, and you've got a decent shot. Her skills
Okay.
are
Well, by shooting that, she's
perfect.
telling me that the 12 ball is a lot easier than we're saying because she's playing the 12 ball. She's playing out here.
and she's playing into
Okay.
the 3 and into the
Yeah,
5,
'cause-
so it's going to
'cause
leave her
the
straight in
straight
for the
13.
13. Yeah, exactly.
She's just got to guard against getting trapped behind the 3. She'd rather hit the 3. Just slow roll this.
She's good in traffic. We saw that. She got
She
behind
doesn't
the
want to get
3.
behind the 3. Oh, no, she didn't.
No, she's
Lovely.
perfect.
And now if she can roll
Lovely.
forward, look, you can see the out right there. That was, as I say, she went up there to shoot the 12 first, but then she backed off, and that told me that 12 might be easier, and it was.
Well,
And because it was easier, she chose to go for the run out from the other balls rather than clearing difficult balls first and then figuring it out from there.
yeah, perfect example to tell everybody that commentators don't know what they're talking about. There's 4 different ways of running that rack. She picked one that we didn't select.
Wait, I picked that one.
Oh, did you? She picked the one that I didn't even think of. She's listening to Freddie. He
I
has
went
a
through the
mic.
full analysis of what
He
she
has a
went
mic. She's listening to Freddie. Nobody ever listens to me.
I think a lot of people do. Tell me the angle here when she comes off this 11. Does she have to go forward or does she have to go backwards here?
Well, I from this angle, I can't tell how she's going to hit the 9.
Oh, no.
See? And I didn't like the way she's
yeah,
going to hit the
yeah.
9, so that's what.
I
that's
think
what the
she just
problem
came
was.
up funny no matter what. Follow or draw looked
What
weird.
do you do here? Everything's blocked. I don't even see a possible shot. She can't bank it in the corner. The 1's dead in the way. She can't bank it in the side. The 2 ball's in the way. She can't cut it in the corner. The 8 ball's in the way.
Fire the back cut and hope.
Well, she can kick it off the rail and back cut it to the corner pocket on the left, but that's a 1 in 20 shot. So let's see what she does. Does she play safe right behind the deuce?
Play it off the 1 ball in the corner pocket.
She banked it in
Bank
the
it.
corner and almost made it.
Bank it and safe it her on their own ball.
The 1 ball was not in the way. Well, it did come short, but it missed the 1 ball by quite a bit. So very likely the 1 ball may not have been in the way. She just didn't cut the ball enough, extend that angle enough.
Well, Linda Asleson.
Yes,
She needs to win this game and then win the next game to win the Platinum Division Senior Championship. And if she doesn't do that, then we'll have to play another set.
Yeah, this match is for $400 because the loser will settle for 5 in second place. The winner will take home $900 and first place.
That doesn't sound like a loser to me.
No, there isn't a loser in this game. But there will be a winner.
There will definitely be a winner. Well, it looks like she can only kick at this ball slowly to the left side.
I wonder if either player plays with the Viking cue.
Viking Q is one of our sponsors. That's a good kick, good leave. Long shot for the 2-ball for the next ball for Linda.
I wonder if they bought anything from Omega Billiards while they were here.
I think everybody should.
Everybody should.
Michael
Probably
Hong.
does. Yep.
And your buddy Gilbert.
Yeah, and I know they're playing on Diamond Products. It's the
Diamond
only
right
table you
down
can
the
play on
center.
here.
That's right.
There's also the possibility they have Kamui tips.
Possible. Certainly playing with the Cyclop ball set.
There, yes. So we just ran down our sponsors.
Linda decided to play that ball. I guess she wasn't free to shoot the 2 because that would open up the 8-ball pocket. So she smartly played a safety.
And I think it's a safe bet. They're staying at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino.
And if they aren't staying there, they should be. It'd be a lot easier to get to the tournament site
And
from there.
I know they're both in Fargo rate. They're rated. There's data in their form.
The 8-ball actually passed the 2, but it's a very, very small window.
And there goes the 1 ball to no.
Well, if Linda was going to play safety, it seems like she should go ahead and shoot this ball.
She ain't going to play safe. She's going to play the 2 ball and come over to the left side of the table and either play that combo or play those balls to the same corner she's playing the 2 in.
Get up there.
Look
That's
at
a bit
this.
close to her business, but she can play the other ball up
She
table.
can play the 5 if she has
ball.
to. If she doesn't like the 6, she can play the 5 or the 3 ball on the side.
I like the 3 on the side if she's looking right at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that pair needs to be taken care of at some point.
Well, either that or she's going to play that combo, the 3-6 combo to the corner pocket. But she's not going to play that because she's playing the 3 ball and the side ball. Well, she's looking at the 3 ball. Whether she goes on to shoot it is something else. This is yours. Here's a couple of patches from Fargo Rate. Are they paper or are they? Put one on your case. I might put one on my case.
Yeah, I brought these over there. Just so everybody
Did you
can take
want
a look.
them? Oh.
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to put one in my pocket. And I'm going to put one on my case.
All right, she's decided to play the 5 ball, which
You know, I like your buddy's cases. I like his 4x8.
is my buddy Jeff's, or the maker of the case.
The maker
John.
of the case. John.
Okay, well, she's decided to play these other balls, and her 2 trouble balls are kind of hanging out there. I know she can play the combination, and the 3 ball would lead towards the corner, so she's probably thinking that. She's not going to come all the way down, I don't think.
Well, she might come
Oh,
all
she
the way.
is gonna come all the way
She might
down.
come all the way down and play the 3 ball in the corner
Or the save.
in the side.
Oh, she's got to still got that shot in the side pocket.
Does it go by the 8?
Well, she looked at this before, but the balls are a little closer. Now that the balls are apart, she's going to shoot it. Oh, it goes by
Oh, by a mile?
a mile, right? Well, I'm
Well.
saying that, but we're going to see. We're going to know immediately.
It
It's
goes
in.
by and it's in. And from here, I would say she's. I'm going to shut up. No commentator
No
curse.
commentator curse.
Take the hex off.
2 rails for the 8 ball in the side pocket to the left, or 2 rails around the 8 ball. 3 rails. Well, 2 rails around the 8 ball for the 8 ball on the bottom right, or slow roll it for the 8 ball in the corner pocket. Up table. All kinds of choices for the 7-foot table player.
She's got these 2 balls to get on the hill and make this match a 1-game set. If Linda wins this, if she wins this game
she gets
and
to
wins the next one, there's no second set.
Here we go. Going 2 rails around.
Perfect,
I like that.
perfect.
That's the normal way to play with these
She
fast
played
conditions.
it perfect. She played it perfect. Beautifully done. She knew exactly where that ball was going. Her speed was 2 inches short.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're tied at 4.
Tied at
It's
4.
called, what do you call
'em
this?
and jack 'em. What?
Back it and jacket.
Back it and
Back it and
jacket.
They don't have to. This is for the championship. There's no backing and jacking, and this is it.
We got a hill match.
Now, Brenda is thinking, can I break and run like I did that beautiful rack earlier in the set? Can I do it again?
Yeah.
Brenda was one of the best runouts I've seen.
On these tables like that, right? Brenda just got a little bit bad on the last 2 balls that she played and really couldn't get out. Had she gotten a nice little roll, she would have had an easy out. So hopefully she doesn't think too hard on that.
And Linda is thinking, I want back at the table. Break him wide open, scratch. That's the mindset for both players, more than likely. But I do know that Linda wants to come back to the table, and I do imagine that Brenda doesn't want to let Linda back to the table. We're at the Rio All Suites and Hotel
There we go.
till the 29th.
So she's breaking from the right side as we view the table.
Just
and
off
cue
center.
ball, I think, is going to go to her.
And there went the 1 ball to the side, but the
But
5
didn't
ball
go in,
knocked
yeah.
it out. Yeah, it was headed right for the side pocket.
Ball is down, I believe.
No.
I heard something, but it might have been the other
Might
table.
have been the other table. I'm looking at the ball return. 0 zip, nada in there. And Linda is at the table. Opportunity. I like the stripers.
Let's take a look.
Once she clears those 2 balls by the side pocket, the 12 ball goes there, and everything else has a pocket. The 9 ball is a little tied up, but it goes to the upper left-hand corner, and she can get there from the 2 balls in the side.
I assume the 8 ball passes between the
The
7
8 ball's
and
going to be
2.
moved when she shoots either the 11 or the 12. It has to be. No, it looks like it goes to the corner on the left. Hey, you were about to say.
If it's got a corner to go, then it doesn't need to be moved.
It's a field goal between the 2 and the 7, like you were saying.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, if she handles this the way she handled her practice racks, this rack could be over. Now she can play this 15 ball, come back for the 13, slide up for the 9, and then come. Well,
roll this
she
for
might
the
be
11.
best. Yeah, she might be best to shoot these balls down here. Yep. I like this.
How does that 12 ball look?
She's about to move the 4, so it doesn't matter how it looks. It goes to the side, but I think she's going to move the 4 ball here when she puts a little bit of low English on this 11. And if she slides off the 4 and goes left, she has shape on the 14. She's not going to move the 4.
She's hitting follow.
She's
and
hitting follow.
She can't hit this 8 ball, or it's already good. And she didn't hit it, and she's
good. She was okay. There was no
good.
No going in the side pocket. I could see that.
Well, now unfortunately the 12 ball is a trouble ball if it doesn't pass the 4, then it's in
The 12 ball is
funky spot.
funny.
And the 9 is a trouble ball, so she has to get to it.
She can go to the 9 right now.
Right.
A real soft spin to the left of the 13 gets her on the 9. Excuse me, guys.
So we are in the senior women's platinum division.
This is it. This is the final, the finale.
The finale.
Are they going to kick their leg up like they do? What do you call it? The Rockettes do?
Sure.
That's the finale. Like fireworks? I don't think so.
She may play the 14 to get to the 9 on the side. She plays the 13. She doesn't have a backup to get to that 12. Let's see what she does, because the 12 is going to be sitting there smiling at her.
She's going to have to travel. Yeah, she's on the 9. So the 12 does go on the side, right?
It goes on both
Both
sides.
Okay. She knows she's got a problem with the 12.
Yeah.
She could play it here. Come down and bump the 4. She didn't.
No.
She's coming down.
She's
She
absolutely
gave herself
perfect.
the angle to come perfectly right
She's
down.
absolutely
But
perfect.
she has to bump the 4 or bump the 12.
No,
She's going to come in this direction.
If she could just travels down.
You know something? The thing about it is the 3 ball's there. If she could come down and bump the 8, she'd have the 12 in the side pocket and the 8 ball to the corner. But she's the 3.
Perfect.
She's going to do
Perfect.
it perfect. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah.
What a shot. The ball in the corner. This is for the title.
12 in the corner, stop the ball or float.
What
whatever makes her feel easy.
What a great shot.
I don't like that she piles her closed bridge like that instead of goes open. She's had a few like this, but then again, she's been shooting like this.
Yeah, but just watch the tip of that cue.
Yeah, the tip
It's going
goes
to go
straight.
straight through it. She's going high. She's going high with
She
it.
just has to be slow.
It's going to made it.
It's in the pocket.
Made it.
It's going to go in the pocket. No question
She's
about
straight
it.
in on the 8 ball, and she's called it.
She's called it. And
This
if
is
she
for
gets
the
there,
win. This is for the win. And the crowd's going to go wild.
what a great match.
There goes the crowd.
Asleson,
Great match, ladies.
Women's Platinum National
Linda?
Champion for 2017. Congratulations also to Brenda Willis for a runner-up finish. Great shooting.
Great match, ladies. Linda, see, the stream didn't bother you. Fantastic shooting, ladies.
And thank you, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.